At the small forward position, at 6'6"
Without a full deck of cards, it's very tough to win a title. And of course, maintaining positive momentum wouldn't hurt either.
And the starting lineup for Miami, Norman Powell out there with
is smooth right there. Adebayo stretching the floor a little bit.
I got him.
Up top ball, checked by Mitchell. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Back to ball. Pass to Diabate. 5 to shoot. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Bridges misses. And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Here's Wiggins. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's on the defense there. Now, you can't let Wiggins get this kind of positioning inside.
Ball passes to Miller. Back to ball. For 3, Bridges. Miami grabs the miss. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
It was a total team effort, and let's give credit to the front office. This is exactly what they had in mind when they put this roster together.
Counted. Adebayo's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's where Adebayo makes his living, in the paint.
And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player, and the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo slams it in.
Oh my goodness, 2 loud points for Bam.
Ball against Mitchell. Pass to Knipple. Over Powell. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Heat leading by 6. Wiggins from long range. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, that is setting the tone. Perfect 5 for 5 to start this game.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Knipple. Here's Diabate. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
And he buries his first look.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Ware's checked in for Miami. Larson comes in for Mitchell. To the wing, right side. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Miami making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. Now here's Hero. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Here's Knipple. 27 points his last game. Knocks down the long J.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So for Miami, Fontecchio comes in for Adebayo. And Yakachonis subbed in for Hero. 1:44 left in the first quarter. A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Kon Knueppel is a constant threat on the perimeter, Greg.
Yeah, Knueppel is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings. I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Jaquez. He was another key contributor in that win against Charlotte. A nice shot by Fontecchio.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Hornets trail by 12. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
The defense leaves an opening and Ball exploits it. He can be so sudden.
Where the screen. Pass to Larson. Oh, it's stolen away. Here we go, one-on-one. Outside White. Here's Diabate, started by Fontecchio.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yes, the power of the two-man game after all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Heat on D. 10-point lead. And Bridges, here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Powell for three. The rebound by Bridges. Here's James on the wing. Over to the wing. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Miami out in front, up 8. After this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Miami?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist number.
Setting the floor for the Heat. We've got Kel'el Ware, Yakachonis out there with Powell. Then it's Jaime Jaquez, and it's Larson in at the 3. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Three-pointer Yakachonis. Second chance shot. Back to Ware. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And Charlotte making a change here. Miller's checked in. Smith, he's checked in for Miami. White, the pass to Bridges. Here's McNeely. Jaquez covers. And it's Bridges with the jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Pass to Ware. Miami moving it around. Back to Powell. Here's Larson. Lets the 3 fly. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Miller, the pass to Bridges. Off the mark there with a 3. Miami leading by 8. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back to you, Ryan.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Smith. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Bridges, a screen on Powell. White, the pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Jaquez. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Larson. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Smith. Miami, no good that time either.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
For three, Bridges. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Pass to Ware. And the layup falls. Ware's got 6 points. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Wiggins outside. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Ware. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Washington Wizards.
And for that game against the Magic, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Mitchell's checked in for Powell. Hornets trail by 8. Here's Ball. Pass to Knipple. Williams a screen on Wiggins. And here's Knipple from the arc. Miami grabs. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And no question, Bam Adebayo won. He's checked in for Charlotte. Bridges comes in for Salon.
Well, LaMelo Ball gets a lot of attention for his flashy play, but not enough for his high basketball IQ. I mean, he sees the floor incredibly well.
Adebayo feeling it out a bit. From 13, the rebound by Bridges.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Ball against Mitchell. Ball outside. Clock at 6. Bridges outside. Pass to Diabate. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. And here's Knipple from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Where? And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Ball finds Bridges. To the paint. Wiggins with a steal. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. It's Wiggins on the wing. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Hero. There's the three. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hero's got 5 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so it's Miami, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Their bench doesn't look like a bench at all. It looks like they have 2 starting units.
And that means no rest for the defense. They're out there huffing and puffing.
And changing it up. Thanks as always.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple, and it's Diabate in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Pass to Bridges. Here's Knipple. Powell covers. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Wiggins.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Great open look there. Give him 8 points now.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc, and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
Mitchell against Ball. Miller outside. Ball passes to Miller. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Miller's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Powell outside. Hero outside. Here's the teardrop, and he lays it up and in. Hero's got 10 points in the game.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
The 3 from Ball. The rebound by Wiggins. Miami leading by 11. Pass to Powell. Miami moving it around. Hero for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ball. LaMelo working inside.
I like how aggressive LaMelo has been tonight. I mean, just looking for his shot consistently.
Outside Adebayo. Pass to Hero. 3-pointer. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Andrew Wiggins. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5. And his offensive game is also versatile. Think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
Pass to Mitchell. Hero against Miller. Powell, left side. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hornets trail by 9. Back to Bridges. Here's Knipple. Bridges, a screen on Wiggins. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Brian, back over to you.
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Miami. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Ball surveys the floor. Pass to Knipple. There's a screen from outside the arc. And Hero grabs the board.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team. This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Ball passes to Bridges. Back to Ball. Pass to Miller. Miller on the wing. The kick out to Ball. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Mitchell. Wiggins down low. He's guarded by Bridges. Adebayo with the slam.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Mitchell against Ball. Wide open look. Here's Diabate. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. He's perfect from the line this time. 46 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Larson. And Miami again with the bucket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Hornets trail by 11. Outside White. Now here's Bridges. It's James on the wing. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Here's Yakichonis. Now here's Ware. He's covered closely. Back to Fontecchio. From deep. It's hauled in by White. Pass to Diabate. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
Tyler Hero has been on display for the Heat, helping them space the floor. 2 triples. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. We've got Yakichonis, Khalil Ware out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Powell, and it's Larson into the small forward. Here's Powell. Jaquez with a screen on White, and it's Powell off the drive. And that one's good. And the Heat lead by 10. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Heat leading by 8. Pass to Ware. Here's Powell. Ware, the screen. The 3 ball. Goes back up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Brandon Miller. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And here's Charlotte now, trailing by 10. Ball against Hero. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
A true playmaker. When Ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
Hero on the wing, hounded by Ball. And there's Hero on the assist from Powell. Hero's got 10 points here in the second half. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. From behind the arc. Oh, Ball dropping it in for 3.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Hero against Ball. Powell passes to Hero. Offline from the top of the key.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Right wing. The 3 from Ball. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Powell. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
So both teams making some changes here. And the free throw, no good. Grant, since he's coming to the league, what's jumped out to you about Herro's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Miami leading by 7. Wiggins outside. Mitchell, the pass to Powell. Rebounded by Miller.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Rebounded by Adebayo.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's Herro. A throwback possession. 2 points.
Well, he typically gets about 20 a night, so this is a big-time performance by Tyler Herro.
Now Ball. Bridges, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Knipple. Plenty of space. And there it is!
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Herro! Yes, sir, with the 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Ball fires. Wiggins with a rebound. Heat leading by 10. Here's Powell for 3. The triple drop.
Well, he's mainly been a scorer throughout his career, but you like that Wiggins that time kept his head on a swivel.
Here's Diabate. Now Miller. Screen by Bridges. LaMelo! Ball comes back with the answer.
Yeah, there's a 3 right back. LaMelo Ball answering the call.
Miami has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Outside Herro. Here's Mitchell. Outside Herro. Now Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Just 5 to shoot. From 12 feet out. Oh, he cannot hit. Hornets trail by 10. Ball. Rebounded by Powell.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back. And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Heat.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
Fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyler Herro.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
They set the pick. Puts up the tray. Ooh, the shot misses. And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for Miami. Here's Herro. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily.
That's the end of the game.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. So here's Miami's starting group. They've got Adebayo. Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Wiggins in at the 4. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water. Now, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Adebayo with the screen on George. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Holmgren outside. Hartenstein against Adebayo. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Pass to Hero. From the wing, the Thunder pull it in. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Wiggins passes to Hero. Mitchell in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Mitchell against SGA. Hartenstein with the screen on Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein.
Oh, my goodness. With authority, Isaiah Hartenstein.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. And Adebayo throws it down.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wallace kicks to SGA. Hartenstein with the screen for SGA. Buries it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got a couple of threes now in the first for Oklahoma City. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Wallace outside. Now the playoffs are quickly approaching. We love this time of year. Doris, it is the best time of the season.
Oh, Kevin, there is no doubt because we start to get the best basketball of the season. The stakes are high. You walk into an arena and you feel the intensity immediately.
Now Mitchell, after Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. Powell outside. 6 to shoot. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now here's SGA. Last game 26 points. Inside. Holmgren kicks to SGA. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And some changes here for the Heat. Here's Jaka Jonas. McCain defending. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And it's the Heat on the break. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
The Heat shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
They're running. Here's Larson, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And a chance here to check out some stats for Andrew Wiggins. Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Joe. Takes a 3. Yaka Jonas grabs the rebound. The Heat trailing. Here's Jaquez, covered by Joe. That gives them the lead. Jaquez has got 5 points so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Back to Joe. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Jaquez. The Thunder with another miss.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Here's Yaka Jonas. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Down low, pass to Larson. There's the triple. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Miami ahead, up. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Yaka Jonas. Khalil Ware is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Powell. And it's Larson in at the small forward position.
Boy, nice decision by Chet Holmgren there. He is very capable of finding the open man and putting it on time and on target.
And the foul on Kasparis Yaka Jonas. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder with some changes. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Topic is subbed in for Jared McCain. And Miami also making a switch. Smith checked in for Yaka Jonas. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Larson, covered by Wiggins. Now Ware. He had 10 points in the win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side.
Oklahoma City shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Outside Williams. To the middle. It's tipped. Powell with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Wiggins surveying the floor. Wiggins sets a screen for Holmgren. Back to Wiggins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, Kevin. The Miami Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Kevin, back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Topic. Holmgren with a screen on Hero. SGA, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And he makes that one.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And Ware pulls it down.
Oh, boy, he attacks, but how about that rim protection? That is so good.
Pass to Hero. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the inside, Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Jaquez outside. Kicks it out to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Chet Holmgren meets that one at the rim. Nicely done.
And that one drops for him. Now it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Ware, looking to end the run, and he lays it up and in. Ware's got his first points in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
For the Thunder, Dort comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Wallace subbed in for Isaiah Joe. And then for Miami, Wiggins comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Powers.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's SGA. Good, nice job down low. And that's 15 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. It's a 5-point game. Last time they met was in Miami.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
There has to be a willingness to take chances, jumping for steals, getting out in passing lanes, and all of that worked in their favor.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hero, no good. The Thunder leading by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Hartenstein. Now here's Wiggins. Hartenstein with the screen for Wiggins. It's stolen by Adebayo.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look. Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Off with the layup. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 1. And Allie LaForce has got something. All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything.
Now looking at this Oklahoma City game, the Thunder dealing with a thin margin.
Even before the game started, you could feel the...
And that'll do it for...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Dort and Holmgren are the forwards. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Wiggins against Hartenstein. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate his shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. It's deflected. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Mitchell passes to Wiggins. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. To the paint. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Thunder. The Heat trail by 3. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And Wiggins throws it down.
Well, the leaping ability and wingspan of Andrew Wiggins is helping him dominate above the rim.
The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got 7.
Well, right now, Andrew Wiggins understanding in the catch and shoot, they can't guard him.
Gilgeous-Alexander got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Powell outside. Floats one up. Holmgren with the steal. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. It's up a 3. Wallace misses. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside, Hero. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnovers.
Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Holmgren with a screen on Mitchell. Inside. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Powell outside. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Mitchell kicks to Powell. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 5.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, when you're as physical a player as Isaiah Hartenstein, you are going to get a fair share of whistles.
First one falls for Aaron Wiggins. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe comes in for Wallace. Then for the Heat, Julio Ware's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Jaime Jaquez in for Davion Mitchell. Powell outside. Here's Ware. He's defended by Hartenstein. Hero draws the double. Here's Adebayo.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the second game of the 5-game homestand. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work." Guys, back over to you.
High praise indeed. Allie, we thank you very much.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Williams in for Chet Holmgren. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And Oklahoma City making a change here. McCain's checked in to the left side wing. The shot by Yaka Jonas, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Joe with it, still scoreless. Williams goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Yaka Jonas. McCain defending. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Higgins outside. Left side Williams. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Wiggins missing. The Heat trail by 6. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Yaka Jonas. Here he goes. And it's Ware in the corner. Here's Hakeem. Miami needs to get a shot off. Again, the miss by the Heat. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Heat, they got Powell. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Yaka Jonas. And it's Larson in at the 3 spot. Pass to Yaka Jonas. Offensive rebound. Jaquez outside. Sinks the triple.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
McCain's shot is off. The Heat trail by 5. Here's Ware. Powell outside. And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Thunder with some changes. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Isaiah Joe. And Miami also making a switch. Heroes checked in. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Powell, that's good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
In the corner, it's McCain. Wiggins finds Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
Jaquez against McCain. Here's Powell. Back to Jaquez. Good on the 3-point shot.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Jordan comes in for Wiggins, and Wallace subbed in for Jared McCain. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team, and Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Woo-hoo, the leaping ability of Norman Powell. Throw it down, sir.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped. Beyond the arc. Powell there for the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. The lead is 2. Hartenstein off the glass.
Oh, important points right there. Hartenstein gets the call, and he puts it in the cup.
Now Hero. Outside Wiggins. Lets loose a 3. Knocks down the 3.
And this is what we want to see more of from Wiggins, delivering a huge basket for his team.
SGA surveying the defense. Outside Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren, and stolen by Wiggins. To take the lead, Holmgren rips down the rebound. Ball is down low, covered by Mitchell. Layup, no good. Miami's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Powell outside. No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Oh, it hurts. Here's SGA. Hartenstein with the screen on Hero. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Cleared away by Adebayo. 1:07 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Wiggins from 15 feet away. Another shot. Ooh, he laid it up and in.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Wallace outside. Strong move off the glass. Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try. They needed points. Tyler Hero gives them.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Outside Holmgren. And stolen by Wiggins. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's the first, and that could put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here's SGA. SGA with the throwdown.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Mitchell. He's off from 3. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Hero out there with Mitchell. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Powell in at the small forward.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Hartenstein against Adebayo. Here's Wiggins. Hero up top. Shoots the 3. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Dort with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Shoots. Tips it up. Hartenstein. Good. Lays it right in there.
Well, you see Hartenstein using both the size and the strength to his advantage. Nicely done.
Here's Adebayo. Now Powell. The 9-foot shot. Hartenstein with the rebound. The Thunder with the lead. SGA up top. He's covered by Hero.
2 minutes.
Mitchell outside. Outside Hero. On the wing, Wiggins. He's defended by Hartenstein. Holmgren with the steal. Holmgren with a screen on Powell. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
The Heat trail by 4. In overtime here, and that's half off the clock. Here's Adebayo. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Big time from Bam. This guy's played in the finals, so Adebayo knows how to handle the pressure.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Now Holmgren. Oh, what a play inside.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
With the step back. Here's Powell. Jacks up a 3. Buries the deep ball.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Bishop. Now Holmgren. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Oh, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
Now Mitchell. Now Hero. Wiggins. Cleared away by SGA. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Wallace outside. Dort with a screen for Holmgren.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
First team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Chet Holmgren. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, just a great job there. He put the game out of reach.
Timeout called the Heat. They're trailing by 5. And
they score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Knocks down the 3.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
And Mardegno calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. SGA against Mitchell. Adebayo fires. That doesn't go. And a chance, though, to take the lead. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Miami trailing. And there's the call on Lou George. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
Powell against Dort. Adebayo with a screen on Dort. Oh, Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Well, using the play to move the defense to his team's advantage. Go ahead, Norman Powell. Pretty pass.
SGA against Mitchell. Powell with the steal. It's stolen by Jordan. Here's Hartenstein. What a finesse finish on the lane.
Now, Isaiah Hartenstein is a handful to deal with, folks. If he's that close to the bucket, look out.
And Miami is shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Now Wiggins, 20 feet away. Hartenstein with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, the dunk!
Boy, with all the defense and intangibles he provides, to see Hartenstein cooking offensively, this is good work.
Hero! And he does not hit.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Hartenstein with the screen for SGA.
That triple was going to fall.
Powell missed on the three. Oklahoma City shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Hero against Wallace. The three doesn't go, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And stolen by Wiggins.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Dort with the rebound. And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. 15 foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
What we know about Lou Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Hero. That one's off, still out of sync.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Holmgren with a screen on Mitchell. SGA fires! So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned. And I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony in our sideline report.